Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. How you doing tonight? Hope everybody out there is hanging in through this crazy 2020 year. How are you loving this new set? It's not a like, it's a love. Set is awesome. I managed to wait a little bit. I wanted to break out, go through all 6 boxes the first night I got them back. Time is a factor. Time is a factor that there never seems to be enough of. Oh, there's our box topper, our expedition. Put that aside there. Hopefully I don't forget it like I usually do. What are you guys thinking of the new set? Now that looks like they got Arena back working. Luckily I didn't try and log in yesterday. I guess that's a good thing because everybody said that it was messed up yesterday pretty bad. But it's still messed up. If you the emotes are all messed up. If you try to say nice to somebody, it says thinking, and if you say if you do end up saying, if you say thinking, it says nice, and then when you go to reply to somebody when they say nice, it instead of saying thanks, it says nice again. So if it wasn't rude enough already in there, now there's misunderstandings in the emotes. All right, there's our first card. Isn't it awesome? Oh, it's beautiful. I love that card. WotC giving us proxies. Never thought I'd see the day. Anyways. All right, what is our first one? Oh, we got a foil in the first pack, and Nighthawk Scavenger. I drafted that tonight on Arena. So I did get in there tonight, played a little bit with the set, and man, this set is even better than I thought it was. Yeah, this guy's pretty brutal. He gets big quick, especially because there's a lot of mill stuff. I ended up doing black and blue, and there was mill all over the place. So lots of mill to pump that guy up pretty quick. All right, check for the goofy stuff in the back here. All right, I guess we'll, yeah, let me rearrange this here. There we go. Keep the big piles off to the side so we don't knock them over again. Well, we probably will, but at least it won't make as big of a mess, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. And next up, Verizol, the split current. All right, we'll see what that one does. Looks interesting. Looks interesting. Not as good as Hydroid Crisis, who just cycled out, sadly. But definitely looks interesting. We'll have to see what happens. Is it just me, or these cards look a little more faded than the last couple boxes I opened? They're weird. They're all from the same case, so shouldn't be any printing differences. The Luminarch Aspirant. Almost sound like I said aspirin because I said it quick. The Luminarch Aspirin. We'll call him the Aspirin for now on. Or her, him, her. I don't know. I can't tell these days sometimes. Kazundu Mammoth. I think all these flipland creatures probably going to surprise people down the road. They are so usable. So good. Such a great design. They definitely, yeah. They went above and beyond on this set. And Landfall, oh my god, Landfall is busted. I needed to play a few more games, drop a few more spell color of a certain color just to get a Master of the Winds. Our next foil was a Nissa's Zendikar. Yeah, I had to get a couple more like red spells just to complete the daily goals there. So I just took one of my standard decks that just rotated out into Historic for a minute, which was interesting to say the least. I actually won a couple games, which was surprising. But I faced a guy who was playing a Historic Landfall deck that he had already built with all the new cards, and it was crazy. I had him on the ropes. I had him down to like, I think, 3 life. And man, Cause of the Royal Chaser. He came back with a vengeance. He got out, that green enchantment that every time a land enters the battlefield, you gain extra life. And of course, he had all the cards where you can put the extra lands into play every turn. And, you know, he was using the one that just got banned in standard there. The Simic, draw a card, go find a land, put a land in play. That one. The Oran Reef Ooze. And he went from like 3 life to like 21 life in 1 turn. I was like, what? Needless to say, he won that game. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Once he started going with that landfall combo, it was unbelievable. Skyclave Shade. Skyclave Shade. Yes, say that 10 times fast. I can't even say it once. So, Landfall's pretty crazy. I've seen what it can do. It is scary. It's gonna be a pretty fun standard, I think, this time around, especially with the dual lands. Oh, they help so much. I actually drafted one and was able to. It was the colors I was using. Target Intimidator. This box is really weak so far. What's going on here? Where's all the spiciness? What is happening? Wow, we're almost a third of the way through the box. We ain't got nothing. Nothing exciting. A couple decent rares, but nothing really exciting. There we go. There's our first mythic. Scourge of the Skyclaves. About time. Whew. I was beginning to think I wasn't going to have to show anything on the screen except just cards flying by. Alright, so there's our first mythic. He's interesting. We'll have to see what happens with him. He's pretty cheap, though, so odds are he's going to see a lot of play. We'll have to see if it's effective or not. Alright. But yeah, this new set is fun. It's pretty crazy. We'll have to see. It'll be interesting couple months here. Marasa Sproutling. And then we got the Paragon. So disappointed to find out this only counts for one in your party. If this counted for the whole party would have a chance. But with the ruling that this only counts for one of the creatures in your party, I don't think party's going to make it. I think party's going to be a big letdown. I think it's going to be too hard to pull off if you literally do have to have 4 creatures on the board to have the party. The spells that get the discounts for the party, it's not enough of a discount, and they're not good enough spells, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Valakut Awakening, that's one that flips into a land. I could be wrong. We'll have to see what happens, but yeah, I don't have high hopes for the party mechanic if you can't use those creatures that count as all 4 as all 4. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out that well. Merfolk Windrobber and Matting Cacophony. The good old Cacophony. This one, this one's pretty crazy. If you kick it, they mill half their library. This guy, though, I think he's going to see tons of play in green decks. I will be absolutely shocked if he isn't a $1 common or uncommon from this set. Once he starts seeing some play and people realize how good that is. A mana dork that can actually be mana. Are you kidding me? And oh, Amaria's Call, nice. Second mythic, not a bad one at all. Never bad when you create 2 4/4 flyers. Yep. And then all your non-angel creatures get indestructible. So second mythic, both decent mythics. Nothing crazy yet though. We haven't gotten any big hits yet. And no pathways. Pathways are what I'm mostly excited about in this set. I'm still kick myself every day, multiple times a day, for selling my collection with all my dual lands in it, all the original dual lands. Plate Baloth. I just can't talk tonight. It's really late. I should have been in bed like a half an hour ago before I started this video. So gotta work really early tomorrow, and that sucks. But anyways, we'll keep moving on here because I can't wait to break out more of these cards. These cards are awesome. Venture Awaits foil, and then Linvala, the Shield of the Seagate. We'll see. Again, it's one of those party ones that I just don't think is going to be as effective as Watsy was hoping. It's so many variables. I'm sure people are going to build pretty cool decks around it. Ooh. Oh, Japanese pack. I ruined my common. That's why you're always supposed to pull out, never down. Oops. Luckily, the rares in the front are on these. The Channeler, the Magnetic Channeler. Yeah, I don't think, I'm sure there's going to be some cool decks around it, but it's just so many factors and so many variables involved to get that out if you literally do have to have 4 creatures out. Jarix, I drafted him tonight. He's fun. He didn't do anything for me because he was a gigantic target. People were taking him out as soon as I put him out on the board, so didn't do a whole lot for me. But equipment, man, the equipment's really strong in this set. I lost the game to a guy that drafted pretty much just all equipment and small creatures. And he was quick. And because all the equipment in this set attaches itself to a creature when you play it, man, there's our pathway. About time we see a pathway. Now we're halfway through the box and get our first pathway. And it's the green-white, the least exciting one. So there's that. Man, this is really weak box. What is going on? Where's all the spicy stuff? I was hoping open some really cool pulls before I go to bed here, seeing I had to stay up late to do this. And the relic's probably gonna, I don't know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It is 6 mana, but you get 3 mana rocks of any color with no downside. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. It might be a little too high off the ground. And I have a feeling this standard is going to be kind of quick because mana is not a problem. Mana lock is not going to be. Oh, there we go. It's a foil one too. Man, I was starting to wonder if you could get the full art foils in the regular boxes, but there you go. There's your proof. You can get full art foil pathways in the regular boxes. That is awesome. I kind of expected it because we got that full art Jace in box number 2 there. So, man, that's gorgeous. We're gonna pop that right in the sleeve. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be worth a little money down the road. All right, pathway number 2. Finally, some spiciness, and then a Tabarex too in the same one. God, the art in this set is so incredible, man. Yeah, such a good job on this set overall, though. I mean, I really don't have too many complaints except for the quality of the cards. I mean, I'm sure you guys have noticed. I'm sure you've been watching other people's opening videos that every single uncommon in this set. Oh, look at that. Back to back. Same one, too. The River Glide and the Lava Glide. This time a non-foil full art. That is crazy. Oh, that's awesome. Man, back-to-back packs. But that was actually the rare in the pack that time, though. What was I talking about? I totally forgot now. Anyway, all the uncommons are damaged in every pack. You can see that, and I've noticed it too. The tops of all of them. There's always going to be little dings in all of them. They're not too bad. They're not as bad in the standard boxes, but I've seen people opening the some boxes of these that are really bad. And then there's Valakut Exploration, and I guess we'll put that in the alternate pile there. And then I've seen the collector's boxes. I think I've seen a lot of damage in those. Again, they're, you know, we all complained about Throne, and they seem to fix it in Theros. And then Ikoria came back around, and the damage was back. Core 21, the damage was back. Ancient Green Warden for our 3rd mythic. Is this the first time I've gotten this guy? I may have gotten one more before, but this guy's pretty awesome. He's gonna really just. The guy I was playing tonight, he threw this guy out there, and this guy just, yeah. This card is pretty broken once you get it on the battlefield. It costs a lot to get it out there, but with all the mana ramp and stuff in Historic right now, it's pretty easy. He got him out there, I think it was like turn 3 or 4, and then he just went to town. It was nuts. Like I said, I had him down to like 3 life, and he came back to 21 life in 1 turn. Just from landfall. Pretty nuts. I see another foil. One of the extended foil, or showcase foils. And then the Throne of McKindy. That one I'm not very impressed by. I think that's possibly the worst land card in the whole set, which is sad. But not too surprising because there's a lot of really good lands in this set. And it could just pale by comparison to the others. It may not be as terrible of a card as I think it is, but I think it's pretty terrible. Relic X, and then the Relic Robber. That's kind of funny. We got the double Relic pack. Is the uncommon Relic in here too? That'd be funny. So, Relic Robber, he looks fun. We'll see what happens with him. Nope, the other Relic wasn't in there. That would have been funny. All right. Almost through it. Trying to do this one a little bit faster. I know a lot of people like the faster openings, so I like to talk about. Oh, there we go. That's our first Nahiri, I think. Yeah, I think this is the first Nahiri I've pulled, and it's the full art. Look at that. The artwork is just so unbelievable. It's like, were these artists there in previous sets, or are these all new people? I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen David Raposa in the all other sets, but God, did they just all really get awesome at art for just this set? It's nuts. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sleeve her up. So for those of you that don't know, I do sell all the high-end singles. So if if you're looking for any singles, hit me up. I haven't been able to get everything loaded up on a website yet, and I'm really kind of hesitant to do the whole eBay or TCG player thing because of all the issues I hear from other people that do that. So probably just gonna kind of sell direct for a little while. The Pilaf, he's fun. He's trying to be the Avenger Zendikar. We'll see what happens with him. Seems to be pretty decent. Not as powerful, but you never know. The way landfall's working in this set, it might end up being super powerful. We'll have to see. Glass Bowl Mimic, there we go. There's one of the rare flips again. And this one I really like. I think this one's going to see a ton of play in blue decks because, I mean, it copies any creature you control. And it's a shapeshifter rogue in addition to its other types. So it actually counts for your party mechanic if you're doing that. And, you know, it fixes your mana if you need the mana fixing. So I think that one's going to see a lot of play. I think it's a good card. What else we got here? Nothing. All right. Getting down there, almost. We got, so after this, there's 6 more packs. And then we'll get you guys out of here. All right, coveted prize. Again, another one of those party cards that, you know, if it was possible to have multiple members of your party on one card, it would probably be pretty good. It might hang with the landfall, but I don't think it's going to even come close to how powerful the landfall mechanic is in this set with the party set. Zagarath, he's a beast. He might actually be worth trying the party thing for just to try and get him out. But yeah, I don't know. I think it might be easier to hardcast him in most situations. All right, 4 left after this one. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking of the set. Confounding Conundrum. But that one. That's another one that's going to see tons of play. I know I'm going to use it in quite a few decks. I love the counter decks. And another showcase. I noticed we don't get a lot of the showcase cards in these boxes. Kind of surprising. There's a lot of them in the collector's boxes. I've seen a couple collector's box openings. If you're dying to see one and can't wait for me to get one, hopefully next week, then check out Cards with Michael. He's opened a couple of the collector's boxes. So, yeah, there's some good stuff in those. But there's a lot of the showcase borders in them. This guy is unbelievably powerful for a sideboard card. he's gonna completely shut down Sacrifice, and yeah, it's crazy. Gonna completely shut down Sacrifice and the Paying Life, the Bolus Citadel decks. So yeah, it's nuts. Although Bolus just cycled out, so Citadel's no longer in Standard. So I think that card might see more play in Historic right now than it does in Standard. Let's see what happens. Go Foil Disenchant and the Thieving Skydiver. There's not a lot of artifacts going on. If the next couple sets are really artifact heavy, that Skydiver might see a ton of play. It just depends. We'll have to see how many of these artifacts are really getting a lot of use. Alright, so far we've only got 4 mythics, which is very, very low for these boxes from what I've seen. I think 4 is the lowest I've seen. Typically 5 to 6 is average for these. And we've only got 3 pathways, but yeah, one of them was foil full art, another one was full art. We really need some more spice here at the end. That's not spice I was talking about. Archpriest of Iona. Not the spice I was hoping for. Yeah, hopefully that last pack's got something really tasty in it, because, yeah, that would be a pretty weak box if we end with 4 mythics and only 3 pathways. You know, I mean, 4 mythics and like 5 or 6 pathways? Still a good box, but 3 pathways and 4 mythics is very weak, even though some of the mythics are really good. 4th pathway. There we go. All right, we got the Bright Climb and the Grim Climb, which is just gorgeous, gorgeous artwork on that. Yep. Anyways, the full art artwork on this one is much better than the regular art, but this is still just amazing artwork in the whole set. The whole set just surprised me how good the artwork is. So, all right, there we go. Now it's time to see if we get an expedition. Well, If I get an enemy fetch, then I'll consider this box a win. Right now, we're kind of 4 pathways is good, but not great. 4 mythics is pretty low, even though the Nahiri is in there. But the Nahiri really shouldn't count as a mythic for the others. And did we get any foil rares at all? I don't think we got any foil rares in this entire box. Holy cow, not a single foil rare? God, what a weak box. Man, and I only remember 1 showcase rare. That's terrible. What's going on here? Alright, this better be a really good enemy fetch. That I can't get into. Come on. Come on. It's really late. This is too much work. Alright, guess we're going to have to use a pull tab. Be very careful with these pull tabs. Only pull out, like I said. Don't ever pull in. Oh. Yikes. Alright, let's see if I can get in here. So I don't have any scissors nearby. Alright, and there we go. And it's Wooded Foothills. Well, at least it's a fetch land, but it's a fetch land I already have tons of the OG Onslaught ones, though. But Wooded Foothills, there we go. It's fetch land. Nice. So there's our expedition. We did get a fetch. Finally, that's the first fetch in this entire case. And it's in the weakest box. I mean, that was a really weak box. I can't believe we didn't get a single foil rare or mythic. The first box, we got like, what, 2 foil rares and a foil mythic? It was nuts. We got a few more showcase cards than usual, but only 1 rare. I think the other boxes, I got more than 1 rare, the showcases also. But there you go. Definitely the weakest of the boxes that I've opened so far, but still, I'm sure we got a good box, especially... Did I say egg specially? God, I hate that. That's one of my pet peeves, and I just did it. Ugh. Man, I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. Especially because we got the full art foil one. These pathways, man, I mean, they're gonna drop for a while, and I'm gonna clean them up. I'm gonna get as many as I can, because these things are so playable. Even if they never go up super valuable, because there's printed to oblivion. It's still... I think these are gonna be amazing. Obviously, the fear is that they're gonna realize how popular they are and keep printing them in every few sets, like they did with the Shocklands, and that's possible. We could be seeing Zendikar like every other year, and you know these split lands and all, and there's only 6 of them, which is so weird. I can't believe they didn't do 5 and 5 like they normally do. They did 6, and then they said they're gonna do the other 4 soon. We'll have to see what that means. But overall, I think it was a decent box. We did get the fetch land expedition, and we got the foil full art pathway, and then we got the full art Nahiri. But just as far as numbers go, it's very weak. I'm kind of surprised. All right, on to the next one. I got 2 more sealed right there to open, and I should have set booster boxes and collector's boxes on the way. I've got more pre-release kits to open, and I've got commander decks on the way. So I'll open all that stuff as I get it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the openings. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking of the set and what you've gotten out of your boxes so far. Is this kind of what you found as average and the other boxes I opened were just amazing? Or is this kind of a weaker box? Let me know what you think, and I thank you so much for watching. Check out the description below. There's a lot of cool links, a lot of good links to save you money on all the Magic stuff you're going to get. There's links for VIP packs under 100. There's Zendikar Rising, pretty cheap on there. There's double masters boxes for under 300. Any of those links you click, if you buy anything on Amazon, it helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. There's also stuff to save you money, get cash back on all your purchases down there. And my email address if you want to hit me up about any singles or sponsoring a video, and then also my address if you want to mail me anything to open on video. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your time. There's some other videos up there if you want to check out some more. If you don't have anything going on, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.